Sun peeking through the clouds, the temperature hovering around 80 degrees, the wind blowing out the left field, and Trey Phelps steps in. And lifted in the air, out into right field, deep, and that ball is off the wall. That ball carried all the way to the wall, and Phelps has a leadoff double in the first inning. Then Ryan Wynn had that home run in the 8th inning. Just solo home runs, the big key. Off the handle and out into center field. That's going to drop for a hit. They'll stop the runner at third, and runners will be at the corners. Yesterday in innings 1 through 6, just could not get guys on base. Now runner going between first and second, and Jackson gets to second base without the throw. And strike 3 called at the top of the zone. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ran it down and in. The pitch. Tried to check a swing, but he went around, and Duke Stone gives up the double, then the single, and then 3 straight strikeouts. And downstairs, ball 4. Fly balls just didn't hit anything square. Runner going, the pitch is inside, and the throw is airmailed into center field, and Bryce Chance will get up and head over to third. Count 3-2 to Reese. And a fly ball lifted in the outfield, hit deep to left, and hey, welcome back, Ace. 2-run shot to left field.
My goodness, this ball was smoked early in the morning. 438 feet. It left the bat at 106.
Well, he got good wood on that one, and that one was squared up.
And again, you see the power of Ace Reese. So many guys that want to hit home runs feel like they have to pull the ball. He goes just to the left of the center field wall.
Here today. Here's a 3-1. Try to locate the outside corner. All hands on deck today if you need them. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Had a 2-run double in the game on Thursday. Way outside and back to the screen, and Noah Sullivan will head into scoring position. Saw Neal before the game today. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. But he's only struck out 5 times this year. Chops the ball left side. Bulldogs had the shift on, and airmailed from Ryder. Swing and a miss, and that's 4 strikeouts for Duke Stone. 2-2. Try to check a swing, but he went around, says the first base umpire, Zach Neff. Early morning start. Pitch. Ground ball headed to center field for a base hit. And Ryan Black going to extend the inning. Heading over to third is Rylan Lujo. And Georgia's got runners to the corners with 2 outs. And Trey Phelps coming to the plate. Got under it. High on the infield. It's a tough sun field this time of day. And Ace Reese will squeeze it, and that will end the inning. And he will face Vitas Valencius here in the 2nd inning. And first pitch swinging, ball hit well into center field. Back to the track and gone. Lujo was fooled out there. Started back, came in, and that ball just took off. And Vitas Valencius with his first Bulldog home run.
Well, he got the fastball. It was 96, and he turned it around at 101. It goes 396 and clears the center field wall.
Let's look at this. Watch the center fielder, Lujo. 2-2. Yeah. Just couldn't catch up with the 96. Parker goes down swinging. 3-2. That ball lined to the left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit and all the way to the wall. Chance running all the way is going to get to second base easily with a stand-up double. And chops it. First baseman knocks it down, and will be no play at first as Hudson just really had to play catcher over there and just block it up. Ground ball left side, fielded by Branch. The throw to second. Bulldogs turn Noah Sullivan loose on the 3-0. Early in your career, the first pitch by Duke Stone, into center field for the single.
Kind of give up on it, and even the umpires. So Butch told me I needed to find a pitch that, you know, was a little tighter, that was off speed. And that year, my sophomore year, was really up and down, just trying to figure it out.
Did you throw that right on right change up, and what would you do here? And there's a pop up out into shallow left field. Tough sun fields we talked about, shortstop over, and Woodson had to reach back and make the catch right at the line.
Yeah.
Throw back into center field, and taking off for third base and in there safely is Daniel Jackson.
Honestly, you know, when it gets brought up, you kind of reminisce on it a little bit, but
we always talk about that 13 team. There's strike three called in the inside corner.
24 my freshman year in SEC play. So
lined to the left field, and that's a single off the bat of Rylan Lujo. And he drives in Daniel Jackson for Georgia's first run of the day. Just outside, and now the bases are loaded. And the call is safe, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. They got the pitch down, swung over the top. Standings right now, you look at Georgia coming into the day at 9-2, sitting atop the SEC. That breaker's been good at the bottom of the zone. Well, he elevates it a little bit that time, and Ryder Woodson swings through it for out number 2. And grounds it to the right side. First baseman fields it. Hudson underhand toss. Quick work. And there's strike three call. Got the fastball at 95.
Going to keep it out of the middle here.
Swing and a miss. He got the slider down and away. And strike three called at the top of the zone. And Duke Stone strikes out the side in the top of the 4th. Buck Showalter, former big league manager, he's going to join us here in the booth for the bottom of the 4th.
Coach Polk said, he said, you know what they would have called you? I said, what? He said, partner.
That's right. That's right. Line drive into left field by Jacob Parker. He's on his way to second base. That's a guy with some big league tools right there.
All right, I was doing the scouting combine. I was just talking to him on the field. I said, what do you see? I said, well, you're doing pretty well, son, but you got to start hitting the ball the other way. So I can't wait to see him after the game. He finally hit the ball the other way. No, but he and his brother were special. I know umpires in my thing would have gotten real upset with if you held the ball.
Deep in the hole at short, long throw over, and a great job by Hudson to hold the bag at first. 1-2, grounded up the middle, second baseman over. Phelps has got it, throw it to first. Hey, appreciate you joining us. 3-2, and a breaking ball outside. Ground ball left side. So second for one, the throw to first, and in time for the double play. And we'll see if Georgia looks at that.
Here's the look on Hawkeye.
The runner is safe.
0-2. Ball lifted in the air into the outfield, and that ball's going to drop for a hit. Oriot's just reached out and pulls it into right center field. And rips that ball well into left field and back to the wall and gone. It's a 3-run home run for Rylan Lujo, and just like that, Georgia has taken the lead.
Now Lujo crushes this ball. He hits at 372, but it is 106 off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The leading home run hitting team in the country. They've had just one game this year where they have not homered, and they won that game. And the 3-run home run by Rylan Lujo. And rips that ball deep to right field, a no-doubter. Brennan Hudson crushes one, his 12th home run of the season. Georgia's got back-to-back jacks and a 5-3 lead.
That ball was rocketed. It went 438 feet.
Hide the kids on the bouncy house.
My
Fastball
goodness.
right down Broadway, and then Duke Stone came out of the game. And a ground ball headed to right field for a base hit. Colby Branch, 26 and 17 3-run shots. Ground ball back to the mound. Bounce to second, the throw to first in time for the double play.
A closer when he needs to be, and he can work for a while when he needs to, and he works up and in and gets the strikeout of Ace Reese there.
Swing and a miss. And back-to-back strikeouts. And to the second baseman. And Trey Phelps will toss it over. Swing and a miss.
Here's a guy who had one of them.
Check swing, back to the mound. And a quick inning for Ben Davis.
Talked earlier about 3-1 not being the final. I'm not sure 5-3 will be either.
And outside ball 4. Trying to lay down a bunt down the third base line and leaves it foul. And breaking ball ripped down the right field line. It is hooking, and it is a fair ball. And a home run for Garrick Fry to tie the game at 5.
Got it just inside the foul pole down the right field line. Right over the circled area. He hit it 331, but it's enough tucked in that corner.
5th home run of the season. 2nd Mississippi State home run today. Ace Reese hit a 2-run shot in the first, and then Garrick Fry with his 5th home run. And strike 3 called on the inside corner. It rolled to the left side. It's a fair ball. O'Shaughnessy, boy, he made that look easy. 4, 5, and 6 for Georgia. And strike 3 called at the knees. Henry Allen didn't think so. 1-1. Grounded left side, past the shift and into left field. That's a good piece of hitting by Oriach. A 2-1 lifted out into shallow left field. Going to be a tough play, and that ball's going to drop. Little sand wedge out there. First and second, 2 out to count 2-0. And chop to the left side. Ace Reese will race to the bag, and that will end the inning. Here's a 1-2. Chopped up the middle and into center field. A leadoff single for Bryce Chance, his 2nd hit today. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw is down. It's high. And a stolen base for Bryce Chance. And there is strike 3 called on the inside corner. Got a ground out, a strikeout. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for Matt Scott. So take a look back at that after the swing and a miss. He thought there he goes quick. Thought the 2nd strike was low. Off-speed pitch and hit well into right field, and it's going to stay in the ballpark. And the right fielder back, Ryan Black, will squeeze it, and that will end the inning. And ripped into right field, a base hit by Ryan Black. He'll hold Pat at first base. Breaking ball, and that'll do it. Michael O'Shaughnessy strikes out. They got under that ball into center field. Hit well at the track, and leaping and making the catch is Rylan Lujo against the wall for out number 1 of the 8th. Breaking ball lined into center field, is going to drop for a base hit. So Valencius has his 2nd hit today. Pitch down and in, and it hits the foot of Parker.
Hoping Raymond can come through.
Chops at first baseman, who fields it on the short hop. Hudson will step on the bag. And strike 3 called at the knees on the inside corner. 5th. He's got 4 RBIs today. And rips that ball into the left field corner. It'll one-hop the wall over to get it Nunley. Going to try to get 2. The throw is in and not in time. And it's a double by Rylan Lujo. And off the mid of the catcher and back to the screen, and a wild pitch uncorked. And now State is going to walk Hudson. And hit into the outfield. And Bryce Chance will make the catch to end the inning. 2-2. Breaking ball, and that's strike 3. It hits that ball into center field, back to the wall, and caught. Oh my, Lujo went back to the track. 3-2 with 2 outs, nobody on. And a ground ball into center field. And Drew Wires pulls the single in the middle. Breaking ball, check the swing, he went around, and now throw down to first, and that will end the inning. Ground ball, the right side, going to be a tough play. Fry on the run, and throw is high, and that'll be an infield single. And a ground ball, chop left side. Woodson underhand to Fry, throw to first, and safe is called.
Oh, you see the ball entering the glove right as the foot hits the base.
Mississippi State has 0 challenges remaining.
All right, so State 0 for 2 today in challenges. Lined into right field, and that's a base hit. And so a solid single by Daniel Jackson, his 3rd hit today.
O'Shaughnessy has 7 home runs in just 69 at-bats.
Solo home run in the game last night that was big. Hits that fly ball in the air, out into left field. Wynn may get it, out to left and gone. A 3-run home run by Michael O'Shaughnessy. And Georgia takes an 8-5 lead in the top of the 10th.
Well, O'Shaughnessy got some loft. Got it up in the air, and everything's going to carry to left right now. That one goes 345 feet and leaves the yard. And Georgia has had some big swings of the bat and has used the long ball to its advantage this weekend, and it does it again there. Georgia's just had the big hit when they needed it.
Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. And chased the pitch down on the 0-2. State at home on Tuesday against UAB at 6. They'll lay down a bunt out in front of the plate. Jackson fields, throws, and time for the out. Well, that's a good play. Hard hit ball, knocked down by Phelps. Underhand toss, not in time, and the game stays alive. Well, Nunley hit it hard. And pops that one up. That should do it. Left side of the infield, shortstop over, calling everybody off. And Branch makes the catch, and that will do it. And Georgia has swept Mississippi State in Starkville.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.